but the continuous pounding, not just with your heels like a boxer, continuous bag work and sparring sessions, but now you're grappling and getting picked up and dropped. And it's when he says that this is the hardest thing he's ever done, I believe the man.
And he's gotten some great training along the way. He's 43 years of age. He opened up his own Gracie Jiu-Jitsu gym in Tampa, training with Josh Rafferty, who was a contestant on the debut season of The Ultimate Fighter. So he's got the right people in his ear. Whether he applies it inside the cage tonight against a veteran of 44 MMA fights remains to be seen. That's going to be the big question as Dave Batista makes this highly anticipated mixed martial arts debut. And here we go. Defensive, but he caught two big right hands early on, and here he is with his back pressed against the cage. Lucero trying to use his force. If you can tell, though, Dan Magliata can't see it, but Vince is actually holding the cage underneath. Now he's letting go. Now he's got the right hand free, and they're throwing on the exchange. Here we go. Here we go. The center of the canvas. Straight left hand, another left hand. Big right and left by Lucero. He's landing. Right leg kick. Another big left hand from Lucero. Batista needs to throw his hands. He's throwing great kicks. There's a right hand by Batista. Rear teep by Batista, the right hand counter by Vince. Left hook, right cross, another left hook, right cross. Batista looks to clinch up. Vince is using a crossface to try to keep Batista from pulling him in too tight. You know, Batista's certainly leaving himself open for these shots, Scott. He's walking right into these left and rights from Lucero. And he's walking through them, so I guess there's a little bit of both. You gotta wonder if Lucero can really hurt him if he catches him on the chin. I think that anybody can be hurt at this weight with these short gloves, but let's also realize that what the man did with WWE, he's used to getting some shots. He's used to a little bit of live stuff. So, and of course, in training, I'm sure he's used to a hell of a lot of live stuff. Batista now working that knee to the midsection. He got one off big. Nice elbow by Batista that just missed. Now Vince reverses on the clinch and pins Batista to the cage. And Lucero just flipped it around nicely and pressed him right back. And Vince is waving to the crowd as this is happening. He's loving it. I mean, this is the show of a lifetime, and Lucero is soaking it up. And they got to break this one up wisely. Baptista needs to get his hands up, and Dave now switches to the lefty stance. Interestingly enough, he shoots right in for the takedown, and he gets it. Big takedown by Dave Batista. We were waiting to see if he had that in his arsenal. Well, we expected it as well. Now he's stepping over, bringing his right knee to try to pin down Vince's arm, and this is where Vince could be in a lot of trouble. And we'll see if all that training at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu has paid off in Tampa. Well, Dave's looking to isolate both arms and then rain down punches, I guarantee you. Now his balance is slightly off. Dropping that hammer fist down on Lucero. 40 professional fights at heavyweight. He's been here before. And now Dave Batista gas mount. He looks like he's going to get the back. This is a very big guy. He might not try the back mount. It's tough to wrap your arms around. It could be too much on the girth. Yeah. Dave might think about staying in side control here. There's a lot of girth he's giving up. Big right hands. Good right hands, good punches. Vince is working to defend. Baptista is trying to flatten him out, and he does have good. He's doing a really good job. He has him on mount, but from the side. So maybe where the girth doesn't come into as much. You can see where the knees aren't on the ground. Landing some left hands now. Dan Magliata really right up in this to see what's going on. He's got that left arm under. He has it under his neck. It looks like he's going to try to go for a rear naked, but no, he lost that. Now he's throwing punches. A couple of those to the back of the head. Has to answer. These punches are coming in from both sides. Dan's going to stop the fight if this keeps up. This might not last much longer. Maybe 2 or 3 more punches. That'll be it. And Dave the Animal Batista wins his mixed martial arts debut. The official stops the bout with just under a minute to go. And Batista throwing some taunts at Lucero. Why was he upset? I'm not quite sure. Did I miss something? We might find out afterward, but Dave Batista does win in his mixed martial arts debut, and Lucero kind of shot back at him. He has some choice words for him in the end. I'm not sure what went on in the exchange on the canvas. Maybe not happy with some of the showmanship by Lucero when he had his back against the cage. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it was that, if he even saw it. I think we're missing something here, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Wow, Lucero. Wow, they're both going back and forth at each other now. Batista, this is turning into a WWE event, sort of. But Batista with his arms raised in victory.